Welcome in. Take a sip of my Chris at Peak coffee. We have 21 orders going out. We technically had 22, but I already filmed me packing one, and that'll be up later today. So we had a really good sale. I'll talk to you guys about that in just a minute. What's up, Trisha? Trisha's first. Mermaid's in the house. Coco's in the house. Appreciate everybody joining. Mary's in the house. Mare Bear. Darla, what's up? Appreciate everybody hopping on in. 21 orders to pack. We had, right after I got off live last night, I had a sale to save the weekend. So I filmed packing that and pulling that, and that'll be up probably a little bit after this live. I got to edit the video still, but that sale saved the entire weekend. I had a super lackluster holiday weekend in sales. I thought for sure I'd get 40 plus this weekend, and I only got 22. So a little bit slower weekend, but we're going to get back on the grind, start listing and doing all that good stuff. So what's up, Lexington? But that sale last night, it saved me big time, because the profit on that is going to be really, really good. So that helps the weekend out. I feel accomplished, orders done and ready to go to the PO. Nice. Just packed up 4 little sales. We moved across country. Nice. Where'd you move from? Where'd you move from and to? What's up, Plant Life? Appreciate you hopping in. All right, 21 sales to pack up. Appreciate everybody on YouTube and Facebook as well. If you guys are watching the rerun, make sure you say replay down in the chat. I always like comments whenever you say replay. Appreciate everybody who does. And then if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat over on YouTube or Facebook. I can actually answer those after the live. So if you guys have any questions about what's happening or what I'm doing, leave it in the comment section. I get those notifications, and I'll go ahead and answer you guys after the live. So what's up? Kings of eBay's in the house. What's up, Kings? Appreciate everybody hopping on in from Texas to North Carolina. Not too far of a drive. That's not too bad. At least it's not all the way across, but that's a pretty decent move right there. Nice. Yeah, all you saying no replay, or replay in the chat. Somebody said somebody's watching one of the old videos and they said replay from Nebraska. Look at that. I just got a notification. Let's go. Appreciate you joining, team. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with Mercari. We'll move on to Poshmark, and then we'll do eBay. I'll talk about the sale that saved the weekend. You guys are going to be able to see it after this live, but I've already packed it up. I put it out on the front porch because I needed a video for today. So it was 2 hanging wall Lemax houses. If you guys don't know, the ones that hang on the wall are actually a lot more rare than the regular houses, and they sell decently well. I've sold some of the hanging wall houses for over $250. They're really rare to find. You don't find them very often. Both of those I took a best offer of $100 each on, because the person was buying 2 of them. I had them listed for $150. I've been dropping the price trying to get those to move. But yeah, those both sold to the same buyer, $200 combined plus shipping. And I think it only cost me $40 to ship them with insurance, and they paid $55. So I made money on shipping. The cost of goods on those are 0, because I've already made all my money back on that bulk buy. So I bought, if you look at my Instagram, all the way down, you'll see a photo of me standing in front of a big U-Haul with my arms spread. And that U-Haul was literally filled with these houses. I've already made all my money back on that deal. So now these are just extra sales. But again, really good sale to save the weekend. So on profit on that is probably going to be close to $160 profit. Which is really good. So shout out to that person for saving the weekend. I did put insurance on those packages because they are heavy and they are very fragile, but I made sure I packed them well. I've only had 1 or 2 of those break-in shipments, so I'm not too worried about them, but that was a really, really good sale. Fortunately, I can't show it on live because I've already packed it up, but we'll go ahead and show those. I'll show that in the video that I put out later today, so be on the lookout for that. All right, let's go ahead and start shipping some regular orders. First up, we have a Mizzen & Main shirt, Mizzen & Main plaid shirt. If you watched my live last night, you've seen most of these already. This one, hold on, let me scroll up really quick. This one I paid $7.47 for. It sold for $30 after fees, shipping, cost of goods. I make $13.28. It's sold over on Mercari. Appreciate all the gifts coming in too. I see you, but I'm on a rant right now, and I just had some Chris at Peak coffee. If you guys haven't tried Chris's coffee yet, you should. I've got tons of energy now. I don't normally drink coffee, but I think I'm addicted to this coffee. It's that freaking good. So I have to have it every morning. And I actually got to buy some more because we bought 2 packets of it and we already drank 1. So we have to get some more. So Chris, if you're listening, I don't think you are, but we're going to be coming back to you and buying some more coffee. What's up, MP? There we go. That one is shipped. All right, next sale is not the best sale. Oh, let me pull you guys over to the side really quick. Next sale is not the best sale, and I actually used a different kind of flat rate envelope. I normally use paddeds, but this time I used a regular flat rate because I got to save as much money as possible. These are toes to the nose pants. I bought these from Nordstrom Rack, the 5/10/15 event. So I paid $10.70 for these, right? Yeah, $10.70 for these. They only sold for $26. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I only made $3.85. That's why I had to use this envelope instead of the padded, because I'm trying to save as much money as possible on these. These should fit really easily in this. Is it on his eBay? What do you mean, on whose eBay? Oh, on Chris's eBay? No, it's in his. If you go to a link tree in his bio, it'll take you to his website, and that's where you order from. So definitely head on over and give Chris a purchase. It's really good coffee. How do I print 4x6 labels on Mercari? There is a way to do it. I would look it up on YouTube. There's probably tons of tutorials, but I buy all my labels. Appreciate you, Trisha. I buy all my labels from Pirate Ship, and that's how I get them on 4x6. So I give free shipping, and I get my labels on Pirate Ship. Pirateship.com. If you're not using Pirate Ship to save a little bit of money, you can definitely save money on Pirate Ship. Look at Felix. Felix is doing his challenges. Trisha came in. Trisha must have been like, you know what? I'm gonna take Felix's spot. I'm tired of Felix being top, and then Felix comes in, and you know what's gonna happen next, Trisha? You already know. I'd like a refund. I acknowledged it. What are you talking about? I didn't eat it though. I didn't eat it because I was in the middle of packing this up. But there we go. I put a little piece of tape on the back. Appreciate you, Kings. Put a little piece of tape on the back, and then I'll throw my label on it. Again, I got this from Pirate Ship. So, what do you use to print labels? I have a Dymo 4XL. I don't suggest to get the 5XL though, because you can't use the fake labels on it. You have to use the Dymo labels. So I would suggest to get the IDPRT. I have that linked in my bio. I've heard lots of people say good things about it, so that's linked in my bio. You can get several thousand free labels from UPS. Just set up an account. You can, but you can't use it with a Dymo. The UPS labels do not work with a Dymo. They do work with the IDPRT, and they do work with a Rollo, but they don't work with a Dymo. So you can't use it. Appreciate all the gifts coming in. I'm seeing you guys. I'm not eating today. Yep. Mary has the IDPRT. She says it's awesome. That's what I've heard from the community. I don't have one, but if this thing ever dies, which I don't think it will, but if it ever does, I'm going to buy the IDPRT. Because again, you get those free labels from UPS. You get I think it's 1,000 free labels or something like that, which is really good. Save on your costs. Don't buy labels if you can get them for free. All right. Now it's off to Poshmark shipping. Let me grab my label or my envelopes really quick. By the way, I'm out of eBay envelopes, so I'm going to be using my purple envelopes from here on out because I am completely out. You're fasting? Am I fasting? No, I'm not fasting. What spreadsheet do you use? Is it in your bio? Yes, I use Jason Hayes spreadsheet. It's linked in my bio. If you're interested in a spreadsheet, awesome spreadsheet. That's exactly what I'm reading my numbers off of. So when you bull, I'm not sure what you mean. Question. Those who use Depop and Grail, do you print your own labels? There you go. There's a question. I don't use Depop or Grail. Just use HP printer? No, you're wasting money. I have told this a million times. No matter how much you say that your printer ink can be reloaded, you are still wasting money because these labels are super cheap. And that's all you have to buy with a thermal label printer. First off, your HP printer is probably the same cost or close to a Dymo. So after you print off maybe a couple hundred of these labels, you've already made all your money back. And from there on out, you're never going to spend any more money on ink. You're just buying labels. And these labels are pretty comparable to the price of paper. So if you're refilling your HP with ink, you're wasting money. Do not listen to Kings about that. Also, make sure you take all of your photos on your phone. don't use a regular camera. When you bulk, how do you keep track of each sale profit-wise? That's a good question. So when I buy a bulk buy, what I do is I break down the cost against all of my items. So let's say let's keep it easy. I spent $100 on 100 items. Even if I bought one of those items technically for 20 and all the rest for less, I'm still going to break that cost against all the items for $1. So I bought 100 for $100. That's $1 per item. That's how I put it into my spreadsheet, and that's how I track it. For example, the last bulk buy I did, there was some items we were haggling, some of the Ralph Lauren pieces I spent only $4 on technically. And there's other pieces I spent $80 on. But what I did was I added everything up, divided by my cost of goods, and that is the price I paid against all of my items. So when I'm selling some of these lower dollar items, it's not going to look as good. But then when I sell one of the high dollar items, it's going to look like really high profit. It breaks down the same way. It's just easier to track that way. So if you ever do a bulk buy, that's what I suggest. Always break it down piece by piece. I print my own labels for Depop for the same reason I print my own labels for Mercari. There you go. My labels are free. Ink is super cheap though. eBay remanufactured. One day you'll see. No, if you get, for example, if you got the Rollo printer or the IDPRT, which I would say the IDPRT Kings is probably cheaper than your HP printer, and then you get the free labels from UPS, no matter what you say, it's still cheaper that way. And you have to buy ink over and over again. I don't have to buy ink ever again. All I have to do is buy the labels. So there's no way you can convince me that that's cheaper. I know in your head you think that that's cheaper, but there's no way. Everybody in the chat who uses a thermal printer, you probably can say the same thing to Kings. It doesn't make any sense. You're paying for ink, whereas I never have to pay for ink again. I just pay for my labels. And again, if I had the IDPRT, which is what I'll probably go with, if this thing ever dies, then I'll be able to get 1,000 free labels. So pretty much those 1,000 free labels plus the cheaper printer is automatically cheaper. Automatically. I can say it's more expensive. I use ink. I can say it's more expensive and more time consuming. Need to switch. Yeah. Also, you have to cut up your labels if you don't have one of those sticky labels. If you use the sticky labels that are able to use on the printer, the regular printer, those are automatically more expensive than these little labels because these come on a roll and they're really, really small. So no matter what you say, I use a pen and buy stamps. That is the Scott way. All right. Next up, we got a Peter Millar long sleeve shirt. We sold this on live last night. So if you guys were on my live, you saw it. We pulled it and I showed you exactly how I pulled it. One of these days, I'm going to get a setup so I can bring YouTube and Facebook with me out to do my packing lives out or my pulling lives out in the garage. I think pretty soon here, I'm going to buy Kayla a new laptop. And when I do, I'll be able to pull you guys out there with me and you guys can see the whole setup. Like you'll see the whole screen and everything. And I have a good webcam too I can bring out there too. So hopefully pretty soon I'm able to bring you guys out there with me. Unfortunately, it's just on TikTok for now, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get you guys out there too. So I apologize. I can't ever bring you guys out there with me. But this is a Peter Millar. It's an XLT. I have been selling these super cheap now. I will still pick them up as long as they're, $7 or under. This one was $6.96. It sold for $23 on Poshmark after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $11.44. I literally just listed this last week and it sold. So as long as they're selling quick still, even though I'm not making as much as I used to, I will still pick these up. I love handwriting my labels. There you go. Yeah, Scott Way has a carrier pigeon too. Scott Way is the best. We love Scott. By the way, if you're not following Scott, you should. He does lives too. He's been popping up on live like midday. Scott, do you have like a specific time that you pop up on live or is it just like random? Because if it's a specific time, I'll shoot some people over to you. Oh, real quick. I have to shout out somebody that Kayla found and she loves this lady. She reminds me of Lil Mac. I just followed her. It's my last person I followed on my account, but her name is Spencer Out West. Kayla just hopped in right now. She just went to Goodwill. Did you find anything?
I found a Free People romper that was covered in stains.
Oh, wah.
That's all I got.
Damn. But her name is Spencer Out West. If anybody follows her, can you tag her in the comments? This isn't for YouTube or Facebook. This is just for TikTok. Spencer Out West is her name. She's a bins shopper. She kind of is like, she reminds me of Cat and Little Mac in one person. She's like Cat and Little Mac all in one person. She's got the country feel, but then she also goes to the bins and she finds just as much good stuff as Cat does. So if you guys aren't following Spencer Out West, go give her a follow. She's really, like Scott said, she's really knowledgeable. And that's somebody Kayla found. Kayla just was surfing the TikToks yesterday and saw her on live. And she's like, hey, you really got to follow this girl. She's really, really good. And, I was like, okay, I'll watch her live. And her live was awesome. She's awesome on live. So if you guys aren't following Spencer Out West, go give her a follow. Spencer Out West. Do you have any Western embroidered shirts? I don't think so. In my area, I don't find too much like Western gear where I am. All right. So that Poshmark sale goes in one of these Tyvek envelopes. I use these all the time to ship for Poshmark. They're really good, really easy. So love Spencer. Yeah, everybody, lots of people know her. She already has, I think, over 1,000 followers. Well, she has to have over 1,000 because she was on live yesterday, but she puts out really good content. So Yang, appreciate the follow. All right, next up, we have a Theory polo. I told you guys this last night. It was kind of weird. I don't normally sell Theory too much, but this was a Theory men's polo. I picked this up for $5.34. It sold for $31 over on Poshmark, so I made profit of $19.46. I am going to be maybe thinking about picking up Theory from now on. I don't list on Grailed, no. I don't list on Grailed. Yeah, pretty good sale right there. Theory polo. I'm not really picking them up, but I'll pick them up. By the way, you guys will notice that I'm not having shipping discounts on Poshmark anymore because my shoppers finally loaded for me on Poshmark. So now with AutoPosher, it sends out the 10% out offer via a bundle, which means I don't have to send out the shipping discount. So for example, that sale was made by AutoPosher. The item was bundled. The discount was sent, the 10% off, but not the shipping discount. So I actually made $2.02 more than I would have because my shoppers finally loaded on Poshmark. Shout out to Poshmark for finally fixing that error. What's up, Bobby? Which IDPR printer do you recommend? The one that's linked in my bio. I don't know if there's two. I think there's only one. But if there's two, then go with whatever one's cheaper, I guess. Everybody has a cheaper one. What's up, Thrifty? Thrifty Ducky's in the house. Yeah, I have one that's linked in my bio. It's linked to my link tree. So I sold a Marmot short sleeve button up for $40 on eBay. It was $28, but my last sale ended and sold. So you sold it for more. That's always nice. When the sale like just ends and then somebody comes and buys it full price, that's always nice. I haven't ran a sale in a while because I haven't needed to because AutoPosher's been discounting my store for me. So I haven't ran one in a while. What's my shopper about? Sorry, never heard. So it's a setting on your Poshmark. If you go into your settings all the way down, what it'll do is it'll load everybody that has done any liking or activity on your Poshmark. AutoPosher uses that to send out bundle offers, but mine didn't load because I had so much information on it. I had like 4 years, 5 years of information. So mine wasn't loading, but I guess Poshmark finally put out an update and mine finally loaded. So you can go check it. If you just go to Poshmark, you go to your settings, go down near the bottom, it'll say My Shoppers. You click it, and then you'll be able to see it from there. Selling clothing is the best. You already know, Felix. Felix, that's why you should sell me your death pile. I want coffee. Do you know any good coffee? Yeah, I actually do. Some Chris at Peak coffee. This is the milk chocolate blend. It's a really good coffee. I've been drinking it all morning. The reason I'm talking fast is because I drank coffee. That's all it is. Next one actually is this one. Next sale is this Mountain Hardwear jacket. This is brand new with tags. I bought this retail arbitrage. I paid $24.06 for this. It sold for $85. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $43.94. Really good sale there. Really, really good sale. And this again is just going to go into one of these Tyvek envelopes and ship out. I'm trying AutoPosher now through your link. Liking it. Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, it's linked in my bio. If anybody wants to try out AutoPosher, Linktree link in my bio. You can try it. There's a free trial, and then after the free trial ends, if you use my link, you get $5 off your first month. So if you guys are interested, definitely give it a try. It's been making a ton of sales for me. It's also kept me from having to share my closet, send out offers, relist on Mercari, relist on eBay, send out offers on eBay. All of that is automated now for me, so I can focus on getting some listings done. How do we sign up for Whatnot? There's AutoPosher in the chat right now. How do we sign up for Whatnot? Linktree link in my bio as well. Get $15 off the first month. Nice sweaters. Appreciate you, Bree. Yeah, all the sweaters in the background. Facebook can actually see more than TikTok does. I always get confused when somebody says something about the background because I can't really see it on TikTok because it's right in front of me. But yeah, you guys can see all the sweaters in the background. Can you use AutoPosher with existing eBay listings? Yes, it doesn't matter about new listings. It will take care of your old listings for you. So what I did, I just stopped it for this month, but what I did was for the last whole month, it relisted items on eBay. Basically, it recreates a brand new listing for you using your old listing. And then I had it drop my prices by 10%. So I just ended that yesterday night because I dropped my entire store by 10%. Now I'll let it sit for about 2 months and wait for those offers and those sales to come in. And then after 2 months, I'll do the same thing again. So pretty much I don't have to run sales anymore because I'm just going to drop my store by 10% every couple months and get those sales rolling in. 19 people watching on YouTube and only 7 thumbs up. Yeah, if you guys are watching on YouTube, it's X out of the chat really quick and hit that thumbs up for me. Same on Facebook as well. And if you're on TikTok, I haven't asked for people to tap the screen on TikTok in forever. Tap the screen. Let's try to get to like 10K likes. I always leave you guys alone about that. So did y'all see the Depop has send offers features now? Ooh, Depop has send offers features. I didn't notice that because I'm not on Depop. But if you're using Autoposher, it has send offers. So there you go. It's being beta tested right now. So if you have any issues with it, make sure you hit up AP. They'll be able to take care of you. But you have send offers on Depop now. Maybe I'll have to get over to Depop. I have List Perfectly, so I can just cross list from List Perfectly to Depop really quick and then just try it out for a couple weeks and see how it does. Really surprised on how fast clothing is selling. Clothing is good. I love selling clothing. Can't tap on my laptop, then don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Is the car fixed? No, we still have the rental. The car should be fixed sometime this week, hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully. Jason Hayes told us about the send offers on Depop this morning. Awesome. Let's go. I didn't notice it because I don't have Depop. So what's up, Midwest? All right, next up, we have a really good sale. So shout out to Surf's Up. This is his favorite brand. If you guys ever see Surf's Up on live, just tell him, just write, I love Tommy Bahama in his chat. That's all you have to say. Just, I love Tommy Bahama. He'll understand. This is a Tommy Bahama floral Hawaiian shirt. Look at that print. It's got like a nice beach scene print to it. I paid $10.15 for this. I bought it in a bulk buy, so I did pay up for this. I spread that cost against all of the items I picked up. This one sold for $45. Used condition, Tommy Bahama, 100% silk, $45 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $25.85. Really, really good. Total newbie question, but what is the easiest way to relist only on Poshmark? You can actually on Poshmark, I believe what you can do is you can copy a listing and then you list it from there. When you list it, it'll say copy in the title. So just make sure you take copy out and then you can relist it that way. You can also use something like Autoposher to do it for you. But that's the easiest way, I believe, to relist on Poshmark if you didn't want to go through the trouble of like recreating a brand new listing. I never did that. I would just leave Poshmark alone. The thing with Poshmark is just share as much as you can. That's how you get your items to sell. And even if you only have one follower on Poshmark, you share that to that one follower and it'll push your item to the top of search. Oh, copy listing only works every 60 days. Okay, copy listing only ever works every 60 days. See, I never used it before. I'm just talking. So your voice doesn't match your lips. It's probably because I just got an invite to somebody sent me an invite for like a battle, and sometimes that messes up TikTok. So just hop out really quick and hop back in, and my voice should match my lips again. So Autoposher is only 30 days minimum. Yes, every 30 days. You don't need to relist every other day. You should be only listing like every 30 days anyway. You don't really need to. 10K likes. Let's go. Keep tapping that screen. We still got a ton to ship out. Next up, this is a Tommy Bahama large gray, simple gray floral. It's got that jacquard print on it. Nice jacquard print. This sold for $35. I paid $6.94 for it. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $21.06. They flag it as a copy and it's forever demoted. Only way to get around that is create a new listing. There you go. See, AP knows. AP knows. But don't really need to relist if I'm only on Poshmark. You don't really need to technically. Poshmark, just share your closet and that item will end up at the back at the top of search. I hate when people call me during lives. I hate it. I hate it. Hang on. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I just got a call. With Poshmark, if you share, that'll help. When you create a brand new listing, it'll put you into a separate category of Poshmark that's for newly listed. Sorry. And that helps out too, because people will go through the newly listed. When I'm searching for Kuji sweaters to buy on Poshmark, the first thing I do is filter for newly listed because I don't want to see any of the old stuff. So that does help. If you do some newly listed, you'll end up in that category, but also share. That'll push you back up to the top of search. Yes, you are. Scott Way is actually my father. He is my father. I'm so confused about eBay shipping, so I stick with Poshmark and Mercari. Lisa, then you're missing out on sales. What's up, Kirby? You're missing out on sales because you'll see I sold 5 items on Poshmark or 6 items on Poshmark this weekend, 2 on Mercari. All the rest were on eBay. eBay is king. eBay is where I make all of my sales. What's up, Amy? I have Autoposture sharing nonstop, but I was unsure if I needed to also relist. Thank you. Yes. If you do relist, again, you end up in that different newly listed category. So that does help bring in new sales. But sharing is like key on Poshmark. When you share, you go back up near the top of search. Not all the time will you end up at the top, but you'll end up near the top of search. So you're going to move to eBay soon. I suggest it. eBay is where I make most of my sales. So I suggest it. All right, we're off to eBay sales. I'll try to get through these pretty quick. The first one is this vintage LL Bean shirt. I paid $3.21 for this. Don't go out and buy these. Only buy them if they're super cheap. Sold for $20 free shipping. So I'm going to make about $10 profit on this, which I'm okay with because it's sold within a month. So how do I figure shipping though? I guess, and usually use money on shipping. So what you do, Lisa, is for example, if you're listing something like this on eBay, what you'll do is you'll list it. You'll put it inside of the envelope you're going to ship it in. You'll weigh it and you'll measure it. And then you put that in your listing and you charge it to your customer. You'll never make a mistake if you do it that way. Charge calculated shipping. You'll never make a mistake. Until you learn how shipping works, I would always charge shipping to the customer. And again, you'll never make a mistake. What's up, Jeefy? What's Jeefy? Jefe. That's from your wifey. Sonia called me Jeefy. Jefe. Either she made a misspell or I think she forgot my name. No problem, Lisa.
Wifey.
Who is Jeefy? Sonia. Sonia was on vacation yesterday and she's gone. Boss in Spanish. Oh, it's boss in Spanish. How did you not know that?
Okay, you said Jeefy. Like, how am I supposed to know?
I don't know how to. Do I look Spanish?
Jeefy?
What's up, boss? Okay. And so it's called, how do you pronounce that then? Jefe? Is it? I don't even want to say it on live.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it just in case.
I'm not going to say it. El Jefe. Is it Jefe? I think it's Jefe, right? Yeah, it's Jefe. Yeah, see? I know more Spanish than her. Man, thanks, Sonia, for absolutely embarrassing me on live. I'm an Irish boy. I have 0% Spanish in my body. The only Spanish I have is that one over there. So I look to her every time a Spanish person talks. I'm like, hey, help me out here.
Yeah,
I have no clue what's going on.
So.
Are you going to be doing any more mystery boxes? I missed the last one. Yes, we'll probably have some more mystery boxes coming out this week from the guy I'm helping like remove all of his stuff. I might actually drop the prices of those too and not take any profit. I just want to get you guys good deals. I don't know what he's putting in them. I know there's at least 3 Tommy Bahama long sleeves in every single box, but the rest of the stuff is going to be a mystery. It's complete mystery boxes. So please understand that if you're buying them, I'm not looking at them at all. I told him at least 3 Tommy Bahama long sleeves so you guys can make your money back on the Tommy Bahamas, but he might be throwing some really good stuff in there too, because some of the stuff I haven't even seen yet. He is just literally loading the boxes up. I don't have enough funds right now to buy everything from him. So I told him whatever he doesn't like want to show me, throw in those boxes. So the last 8 sold out instantly. I think I might even drop them to 35 on Poshmark, and our split is going to be, he makes $20 and I make 12. I might drop him to 35 and I'll just make 7 and he'll make 20 because I'm not really doing any work and I'd rather give you guys a better deal just in case some of the stuff isn't the best stuff that's in those boxes. But the 3 Tommy Bahamas, you should be able to at least make your money back on those. So, yeah, those should be released maybe sometime this week. If he does another round on Thursday, they'll be released on Thursday night, and we'll ship them on Friday. And the rest of our reseller boxes, the ones that we were selling on Poshmark, or we were selling on Mercari, Whatnot. Damn, can I talk today? The ones that we were selling on Whatnot, we might release on Poshmark. And what I'll do with those is I'll do story sales on my Instagram. I'll show you guys what are in each box, and I'll label them 1, 2, 3, 4, however many we do. And I'll show you everything that's in the box, and we'll put a set price on Poshmark, and then you guys go and buy it. Of course, we'll list it low so everybody can make money. That's the whole point of those reseller boxes. But those ones aren't going to be mystery boxes. Those I'll actually show you what's on the inside of them. So very happy because I listed 12 items on Sunday. Sold 3 of them in a bundle yesterday. Let's go. I don't know. Jeff, you talked. You guys are never going to let me live that down now. Next up, we have a Bugatti shirt. This one, don't pick these up. The reason I don't pick up plaid ones is because they don't sell very well anymore. I paid $5.34 for this, and it sold for $20. Dang it, Sonia. Sonia, you're going to embarrass me for the rest of this live.
Wifey.
Jiffy. That's the peanut butter. Jiffy. That's what it reminds me of. All right. Oh, no, this is the Eaton. Sorry, this is not the right shirt. I almost put the wrong shirt in there. This is the Bugatti. Right there. That's the Bugatti shirt. How do bundles on Poshmark work? So the buyer pays the same shipping if they bought one item or if they buy 10 items in the bundle, right? So it entices them to buy more because they can buy multiples and get the same shipping price. And then what you do is, as long as they're under 5 pounds, you can ship them in any priority mailbox. If they're over 5 pounds, then you got to pay for an increased label. But again, you're selling more, so you're just giving your buyer a discounted shipping. That's pretty much how it works. And then you can also bundle items for buyers if you didn't know that. So that's kind of what AutoPosher does. If somebody likes a few items, they'll bundle it for them and then send an offer. Or you can do that by hand if you want to. So if you ever see somebody like 4 or 5 items of yours, throw them into a bundle really quick and send them a discounted offer, and sometimes they'll accept it. It's going to ship for $4.44. Peanut butter is Jif, not Jiffy. Yeah, you see how much I eat peanut butter? You're a fish, El Jiffy. Yeah, I'm El Jiffy. And that's the Jiffy way. It's too early for Spanish words. Come on. People, it's too early. The sun's up, but it's not up. It's still dark outside. That's okay. I can embarrass myself on live. It doesn't affect me anymore. If I would have just started doing lives, you guys probably would have just bullied me out of doing lives, by the way. But I'm okay now. All right, this is the Eaton shirt. This is a size 44, which is a big size. I paid $8.56 for this. It sold for $28.34. Eaton is okay. Just don't pay up for it anymore. It doesn't sell like it used to. These used to go for like $45 like 2-3 years ago. And they don't really go for that anymore. If you look at how much these retail for, they're like over $200. It's pretty crazy. Pretty insane. Jiffy like the apples. We're trying to build your character. There you go. You're trying to toughen me up. So that way when I get interviewed, like nothing can affect me. I got it. You have tough skin now. Must be all the Jiffy. Yes, it's all the Jiffy. Oh my gosh. When you go into thrift stores and buy clothing, do you wash it and press it before you mail it? No, the only time I wash items is if they have stains or bad smells. I think this one had some wear around the collar. It had some yellowing, and I made sure I described it in the listing. But yeah, unless they have stains or bad smells, that's the only time I'll wash them. How much did Eaton sell for again? Over $200. If you go to like a Nordstrom, and they normally have Eaton there because they never sell anymore, so they normally have like a good pile of them. You can check them out. They're like $200, $250 retail. If they're made out of like certain fabrics, they can be even more than that. But they only sell for like $35 used. So just because something retails super high, I tell this to everybody. Like when I'm doing live thrifts and people are like, I ask people like, is this brand good? And somebody will be like, it retails for $200. And I'm like, I don't care what it retails for. I want to know what it resells for. That is key with looking stuff up. So you have to look up sold comps on eBay. Otherwise, you might think it's going to retail, or you might know it retails for $200, but when you get it home, it only sells for $20. So make sure you're checking up those sold comps. Next up, we have a Big Star pair of jeans. Paid $21.40 for this. I probably paid too much for this. I bought it at Plato's Closet, and it sold for $36.44. I'm still making a profit, but I'm not paying up for these anymore. So is it better to offer free or calculated? I offer free in most cases on my eBay store. There are some items that I don't offer free shipping on. If you know how to offer free shipping and not lose money, I would suggest it, because some buyers actually like that word free in their listing. Just even though they're technically paying the same amount of money, that word free makes them buy. Also, there are some people that go on eBay and filter for free shipping. And if you charge shipping, then they'll never see your listing. Because if they filter for free and you charge shipping, even if you're cheaper than all of the free listing ones, your item will never be seen because they filter for free shipping. So some people like it. Some people like that free shipping. But if you have to charge, if you're just learning, I suggest to charge shipping. So if it works for you, work it. Yep. And I do charge shipping on some items now. So I'm kind of changing my method a little bit on some items, but other items like this, I still offer free shipping on. I'm just learning. Sonia, you're here to embarrass me. That's what you're here for. As a buyer, I tried to accept an offer on Poshmark and I had no clue what I was doing. As a buyer, if you accept the offer, then you just pay whatever you're accepting. So Poshmark. I buy a lot of stuff on Poshmark. And Trisha put out a good video the other day. I guess Mercari is putting out like points. So if you buy stuff on Mercari, you'll be getting points towards coupons. So if you guys haven't used Mercari, that might really increase sales because people will start buying on Mercari just to get coupons to get other stuff cheaper. And then we'll see an increase of sales because of that. So it's kind of like eBay bucks. That's what I equate it to. Kind of like eBay bucks. Appreciate you, Donna, for the heart me. Next up, we have a solid white Brooks Brothers dress shirt, size 16.5. I paid $5.34 for this, and it sold for $30. I love picking up the solid white dress shirts. They sell really well for me. Bigger sizes do better. Sometimes these bigger sizes, like a size 18, 18.5, can go for, $40, $50. Especially if they're a big size and they are a tuxedo shirt. The tuxedo shirts and big sizes go for like $60, $70 in used condition. This one is going to ship for 11 ounces. Shout out to Trisha. She sounds smart. Yes, she does. And she's always first. I think she has a hack. Or she stalks me too much. Black Brooks Brothers. Solid blacks can sell, but they don't sell as well as the solid whites. Bigger sizes, again, will do better. But I would still pick up a solid black men's dress shirt, Brooks Brothers, if I found it, because it'll probably sell just as fast, but just for not as much as a solid white. Actually just had another sale during the live. I'll have to pack up after live. It was a RLX men's small shirt. Paid $5.34 for it. Sold for $25, but I'll pack that up after the live is over with. All right, next up we have a Kahala shirt. Kahala is a decent brand to be on the lookout for. This one was 100% silk. If this was a Tommy Bahama, this would have sold for $35, maybe a little bit more. But Kahala doesn't command as much as Tommy Bahama. It's the same kind of shirt. It just the brand is what sells it. So I paid $3.21 for this. It sold for $23.40. I still pick them up if they're 100% silk and they got a good pattern. Even if this was cotton and it had a good pattern, I would pick it up. But silk definitely helps it sell. So I probably made about $15 profit after all fee, shipping, cost of goods. Paying $3.21 and making $15. That's worth it for me. Picked up 2 pair of Rock Revival men's for $2 and sold one for $80. Rock Revival men's jeans are one of my favorite to pick up. I haven't found Rock Revival men's jeans in the wild in a very long time. I think the last pair I found was at Red, White, and Blue, but they priced it up and it actually sold before it actually went discounted. So I don't pay more than $4 for it lately. They're slow movers. Yes, they don't move super fast. That's for sure. You have to price them low to get them to move, and that's what I did with that one. I think I priced it at $25. It got relisted from Auto Posture and it sold full price. I found silver this weekend. Speaking of jeans, nice silver jeans. I don't normally pick up the women's silver jeans. I know people that do from the bins. I know they do sell, but in my area, I'm paying like $6, $7 for jeans. I think silver goes for like 25 and under, so I normally pass on them. What's a good pattern? So good floral pattern. So with Tommy Bahama, Kahala, you're looking for a bright, vibrant floral pattern. This one had tiki men all over it, so I made sure I put tiki in the title. Anything that like reminds you of Hawaii, beaches, sailboats, stuff like that. Those are all good patterns to be on the lookout for Hawaiian shirts. Found several 3XLT Izod men's dress shirts. They all have been dry cleaned. $6.99. I don't pick up Izod. Izod is not a fast mover and it doesn't sell for crazy good money. Izod, I believe it's sold at Kohl's, and anything that usually is sold at Kohl's is not a good mover. There are very few items that are sold at Kohl's. Like, for example, Ralph Lauren will still move. That's sold at Kohl's. Sometimes you can find Chubbies at Kohl's, but Izod is normally a pass. Score some good finds at Goodwill over the weekend. 99-cent day. Nice. I heard a lot of people have been hitting me up. Like, did you go thrifting this weekend? I had found some really good stuff. We didn't go thrifting. We had all the kids at home. But yeah, this weekend must have been a good weekend because I've actually had like 4 people DM me about what they found this weekend just thrifting. So maybe I missed out this weekend. I should have went. Next up, this is a FootJoy windbreaker. I paid $10.70 for this. It sold for $34.99. Solid black. It was a good size. It was a size large. So I picked these up. I'll still pick them up. Golfers are still buying, FootJoy windbreakers because when you go out in the mornings, it's still kind of chilly out. So they'll wear a windbreaker for like the first like couple hours while they're golfing, and then they take it off. So if they need a new one, they'll still buy them on eBay. This one's shipping out for 11 ounces. Yeah, this weekend was to go. Nice. I got to sneeze. It's coming. On live, every time I have to sneeze, I think about it too much, and then it goes away. Or just like it just did. Almost happened, and then it didn't come out. Found 6 Tommy Bahama women's mock neck shirts. New in package at the bins. Let's go. Hey, at the bins. It's a good place to pick up some new items. Appreciate you, Level Minded, for the heart me. We got 208 members. If you guys haven't hit this little button up here, it costs you a penny to join the team. We're at, I think, 208 now. I think it says 207 up there, but it's always one off. So if you guys want to join the team, just hit that heart me. I would say let's go for 250, but I think 200 is a perfect number. There we go. Morgan just joined the team. So yeah, we're at 209 right now, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have North Face. These are women's North Face corduroy pants. I paid $6.96 for these. They sold for $30. I think this was a Kayla pickup. Thank you. Pick these up. They are over a pound. Let's see where they're shipping to, and that'll determine which packaging I use. Carol Ann's in the house. What's up, Carol Ann? These are going to Ohio, so these are going to be cheaper to ship padded. Can you throw me one of those padded flat rates that are right there? They're in the corner. Thank you. This is going to go padded. That's probably going to be the cheapest route to ship these. You need air filter tower in your room. It helped me. It's always in the morning when I wake up. I think it's just, allergies in the morning. I sleep all night. Don't really move around. Allergies. I hate them. Jay Noobs, appreciate the follow. Holy cow, Mare Bear with the Henry the Hedgehog, I think is that what that's called? Henry the Hedgehog. Appreciate you, Mare Bear. All right, this is a padded flat rate going for $8.30. Henry the Hedgehog. I think Felix, who is it? No, Trisha killed our goal. Normally it's Felix. Felix has been trying to climb the ranks here. Let's do some donuts, I guess. All right, let's ship that out. What's the best package to ship? What's the best packaging to ship shoes? I normally use the Priority Mail shoe boxes. Jeez, guys, already killed that goal too. I usually use the Priority Mail shoe boxes unless it has a box around it, and then what I'll do is I'll ship them in just a regular box. I get the 15, I think they're 15 by 8 by 6 boxes from eBay, and that's the ones I use for shoes. It's either 15 by 10 by 6 or 15 by 8 by 6. I can't remember. All right. New goal. Let's do roses. Roses are better. Let's ship out the next item. USPS makes shoe boxes. Yep, you get them free from USPS.com. You can order them for free. You get them shipped for free. All that good stuff. Appreciate your Level Minded for the roses. You guys are going to make me do this all day. This is a Bugatti men's shirt. I paid $25.19 for this. Retail arbitrage. This was actually the last one I had left in the size. This one sold for $55.80. Appreciate all the roses. Appreciate it. Next goal is being set to 9999999. That way I don't have to bother with it anymore. For a Hula Girl surfboard Tommy Bahama design shirt, found a Hula Girl surfboard Tommy Bahama design shirt this weekend. It's a Christmas one though, listed high. It'll still sell. I actually sold 2 Christmas houses this weekend. They're still selling, so pick them up. Level Minded, appreciate the roses. All right, so this one is shipping first class, and it's going to ship for 9 ounces. Pretty lightweight shirt. Shipping for $5.33 to California, because everything goes to California. Everything does. All right, you guys made me do it. The dog is barking right now. I don't know what she's.
That's not the dog.
Oh, is that the dog? That's the kids. The kids are barking right now.
They're barking out there.
All right, that's the new goal. Bearded just got here. Bearded, complete this goal for me. I celebrate Christmas every day at my house. Yeah, Christmas sells. So that shirt is cute. Yeah, the Bugatti shirt, good floral pattern to it. Floral patterns sell. We still got a couple more sales. One really good one. We'll save the best for the last, but still some good sales coming up. Next up, these sold super duper fast. These are women's Judy Blue jean shorts. If you guys saw the video, I think it was last Thursday we made the video where we went to a Goodwill. We paid $7.97 or $7.47 for these. They sold for $33 in like 2 days. So anytime you find Judy Blue button fly jean shorts, pick them up. They sell really fast. Just saying hi. I can't hear anything at work. So some sign language if necessary. I only know one finger gesture and sign language, Bearded, and I can't do it on live, unfortunately. But if you guys didn't know, shout out Bearded. Bearded has been killing it. He has been posting videos every single day. Really quick, everybody in chat, tag Bearded because he can't hear anything I'm saying. So tag him and just give him like a hi or give him a heart. Give him a heart emoji so he all hears you because he can't hear anything right now because he's at work. But he's been killing it. He's been putting out videos every single day, and he got shouted out by Gary V yesterday. There was a couple resellers that got shouted out, and Bearded was one of them. So shout out to Bearded putting in that hard work. It's been paying off, and he's been killing it. So getting shout out by Gary V, that's pretty impressive. So yeah, Bearded is killing it. There you go. Post Bearded, give him some hearts, give him some love because he can't hear what we're saying right now. So you just have to tag him. There you go. Give him a wave. Give him a kissy face. Who is Gary V? You don't know who Gary V is? Nessie. Gary V is like he's the entrepreneur's entrepreneur. He's really good. Just go follow him, Gary V on Instagram. Follow his videos. He has podcasts. If you don't like cursing, maybe don't follow him because he curses all the time. But he's very, very smart with what he does. He actually is who inspired me to do a lot of my social media stuff. So if you guys like, people always say like you're always posting, you're always on live, you're always doing this, and it's specifically because I listened to what Gary Vee said. And even now, if I went to talk to Gary Vee and I told him exactly what I was doing, he would still say I'm not doing enough, that I should be doing more. Yeah, his idea of posting every day, you should be doing 20 posts across all social media every single day, at least minimum. And it's really smart. With the content that I make, I could easily do that. But I mean, I also have to run a business too. And I would just have no life if I did that. But his idea is you're creating a brand as you are doing this. So right now I'm creating the K-Way Shop brand. Everybody knows, like when they talk about reselling, they say, hey, I know this guy named K-Way Shop. That's a brand. And what you're doing is you're trying to build your brand by making all these videos, putting out these posts, giving away all the information for free. Because later down the road, your brand is key. That's how you grow a business, is specifically your brand. So just listen to what Gary Vee says. He's a smart dude. Well, something well said. Hope you all have a great, awesome day back at work. How did you know what I said if you couldn't hear anything? You liar. I prefer people who curse. Yeah, I do too. If me and Kat ever do a podcast, you will hear a lot of cursing on it. That's all I got to say. I am going to be, I'm not going to be TikTok safe on a podcast. This is a Patagonia pair of men's shorts. I paid $3.21 for these at Red, White, and Blue. They sold for $28 over on eBay. Really good sale. Didn't pay too much for these. Took a best offer. Got them to move. These are going into one of these poly mailers. If you need one of these poly mailers, I actually just ordered a bunch of these. The purple ones are actually cheaper. They're linked in my link tree, which is in my bio. They're $1 cheaper for the purple. I don't know why. But if you need some poly mailers, these are the ones I use. All the products I use on a regular basis are linked in my link tree. Is his name Gary Vee? Yeah, just look up Gary Vee on Instagram. Yep. I'm down for a podcast if you're serious. Yeah, I might. Kat's been pondering it lately, so maybe we'll do a Kat K-Way live or Kat K-Way podcast. We'll see. It's all up to her right now. We got to figure out the logistics and stuff like that too. So we'll see, but that should be fun if we do end up doing that. That would be fabulous. Yes, and we can make fun of each other right there on the podcast. That would be a lot of fun. Whatever happened to Thrift Daddies? You got to talk to Bearded about that. Bearded took a break from lives. He wasn't really feeling lives. Maybe we'll get Bearded back on the K-Way live, and we'll talk a little bit about what happened to Thrift Daddies. But he got to a point where he just wasn't feeling the live scene, and he'd rather just go back to making videos. And he's super successful at the videos, so it just makes a lot of sense. So, I mean, it kind of broke off after that because, I mean, he wasn't really interested in it. So maybe in the future we'll do like Thrift Daddy lives and stuff like that, but he's not interested. I know you guys miss him. He has been doing lives more often though. He actually was messaging me last night telling me that he's more interested in doing lives. So maybe we'll bring back the Thrift Daddies every once in a while on live. We've been thinking about doing me and Surfs Up too sometime this week. So be on the lookout for that on a nightly live answering questions. So me and Felix will be the special guest. There you go. Kat ain't got no time for that. She does. She actually has a ton of time. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it after the kids go back to school, probably sometime during the day. Next up, we have a pair of FootJoy shorts. Again, paid $3.21 for these. Bought these at Red, White, and Blue, half off, $6, half off. Sold for $23.99. Not the best high profit sale, but they're still a good sale. So I'll take them. I'll take them at that price. I'm gonna throw that again in one of these envelopes. Yeah, Beard is too famous for Thrift Daddies. No, he just doesn't like the. He didn't like the live scene for a little bit. He's also works a full-time job too. So if you guys think Bearded does this full-time and resells full-time, I know he has 70 sales on the weekend. But he works a full-time job too. So it's hard for him to do everything all at once. What size polybags do you use the most? The purple ones that I have are 10 by 13. They are linked in my bio. If you go to my Amazon storefront, which is linked in my bio, has all the products I use all broken down. If you click on these poly mailers, it'll take you to the exact size that I use. The clear poly mailers I think are 9 by 11 or 9 by 12. I can't remember. But again, if you go through the link in my bio, it takes you to the exact size that I use. All right, we got 2 more orders to pack. I actually got some offers on Poshmark and Mercari I got to check after the live too. Looks like sales are turned back on. Looks like everybody's done with the holiday weekend. They're starting to buy some stuff again. Next up, Peruvian Connection. This is a cardigan. This is a Kayla pickup. She thought she paid too much for this, but we just listed this. Paid $18.73. It sold for $38. So really good sale on that one. Not the huge profit, but it sold really fast. So we'll take it. If it sells fast, we'll pay up for it. Peruvian Connection. And the last sale is the best sale, I think, of the day. Even though it's not the most profit sale that Christmas houses were, it's still probably my favorite sale because it's an item that I actually enjoy selling, seeing them move, because it makes me want to go buy more. All right, this is shipping out for 12 ounces, and it is actually going overseas. So it's going to the eBay International Shipping Center, and it's shipping overseas from there. So Peruvian Connection. That is the name of it. If you want to see all the sales that I had on eBay, by the way, my eBay store is linked in my bio. By the way, I just checked the other day. I have 2,000 followers on my eBay store. So if you guys want to go follow my eBay, you can, and then you can easily go back to it. And all these sales are on my sales. So my most frequent sales, you can filter for them. And then you can see all the photos. If you want to see the tags and learn the tags and all that stuff, those are all, that's all on my eBay store. Yeah, I already caught up with that chat. We're good. In the last 2 videos, I gained about 100 new subscribers on YouTube. Let's go. That's awesome. Last sale we're going to pack up on live. Again, it's one of my favorites. This is a Brooks Brothers suit set. So this had the suit and the pants. I got it at Red, White, and Blue. I paid $10.70 for this. This one sold for $89.99 plus shipping. I love selling suits. I wish they sold a little faster, and I would definitely just be picking up suits because they sell for good money. This one's going to California, so I might have to go flat rate. This person paid $17.05 for shipping. Let me see how much this weighs. Okay, so this weighs 2 pounds. 2 pounds, 14 ounces. Let's see how much it's going to cost to ship. They did pay $17.05 for shipping, but it's going to cost me $17.90. So, you want to hang out with chat really quick? I got to go get a medium flat rate box.
Yeah.
Kayla's going to come hang out with you guys. I got to go grab a medium flat rate box.
Hello, everybody. Again. What's up? Hey, Snap. Hey, Mary. Hello, Aaron. Good morning. Finally, a beautiful face. Thanks, Scott. What's up, Donna? How is everybody? How's your Tuesdays? Hey, Trisha. What's up, guys? I'm just hanging. Actually, I'm getting all those listings done over there. That whole rack. I was live for a little bit this morning. I racked it, and now I'm getting it all drafted so he could take the pictures. Hey, Otto. Pusher, what's up? I feel like we never get to see you. So I go live sometimes I go live in the morning at like 9 a.m. I was live this morning for like 25 minutes getting that stuff ready. You do all the work. Mary said I do all the work.
You do all the work.
I get all the drafts done. That's a big chunk. Are those the all those Polaroid runs? You're doing those pictures today, right?
Yeah, that's already done.
Hello from Arizona. Hello, Arizona. Snap is about to list some suit jackets.
Nice.
Get her done.
Nice. All right.
All right.
I'll swap out.
See you guys later.
All right. We're back. I know you guys are disappointed, but I'm back. The number shot up. We went from 100 to 150 people, so maybe you should just ship through the shipping lives from now on.
Well, I need to learn how to ship anyway. If you guys want to see me fail.
Maybe we could do that tomorrow. We'll do a combined shipping live.
But I'm still learning, so it's going to take a hot minute.
Yeah. We'll do that tomorrow. Whatever we have to ship tomorrow,
But
Kayla.
Tomorrow we're going to be thrifting.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we're doing thrifting. Never mind. We're doing a 9 a.m. thrifting live tomorrow. So come to TikTok and watch us thrift tomorrow. But Thursday we'll do a combined shipping live. So the disappointment, I know. I think I'm going to have to call my local dry cleaners today with my idea. See what happens. That's a good one. Okay, I'm out of here. You kicked Kayla off. My bad. All right, so this suit jacket, the reason I had to go out because I had to grab a medium flat rate box. So this should fit perfectly right into the medium flat rate box. And because this is going from Florida to California, it'll actually be a lot cheaper. So if I were to ship this regular priority, it would be $17.90. If I go down to a medium flat rate box, it's only going to cost me $14 to ship. So I would have actually lost money on shipping, but now I'm going to save money on shipping because I use a medium flat rate box. So if you don't know how to use flat rate boxes, I would get familiar with them. You definitely will save money if you use flat rate boxes in some cases. For example, from Florida to California, a lot of times you'll see me grab a medium flat rate box for bigger items like this. So this is going to ship for 14 doll hairs. Oh, you're back. Great. I know. Sorry about the disappointment. There we go. And there we go. Don't have to put any padding in there. It's just a suit jacket. We should be good to go. And with suit jackets, I do not allow returns. It's one of the only items. Actually, I think I do, but buyer pays return shipping. So it's either I don't allow returns or it's buyer pays return shipping. I can't remember. So did the California buyer lowball you before buying? No, they actually bought full price. They messaged me a few days before and asked me if it had some extra length in the sleeve because they wanted to extend it. And I took a photo and showed them how much length it had left. And then they came back like a day or two later and bought it full price. So there we go. That one is shipped. And that's the last item. It's the last item that I have to ship. I got one more that I have to ship because it's sold during the live. So I'll do that after the live, but that should be it. Honestly, no such thing as no returns on eBay. Yes, I know. If they get it and they claim that something was an issue with it, they can return it. But then I can also give them I don't have to give them a full refund if nothing was an issue with it. So what's the difference of calling something a suit jacket or a sport coat? That is not a question for me. I just started selling suit jackets and sport coats. I believe if it's like a 2-button, it should be considered a sport coat, but don't quote me on that. I literally just started selling suits and suit jackets and sport coats and all that stuff. So normally in my titles, I'll list them something like sport, jacket, suit, coat, something like that with all those words sprinkled in there. And then that'll help it like boost it in the listing. You can also check out how I do my listings over on my eBay store. So yeah, just being silly. Yeah, everybody in California always lowballs, but that person actually bought outright. Shout out to them. They must have moved to California from another state. That's what I'm going to say. They probably moved there from another state. So just picked up a bunch of $1.49 with Memorial Day sale. Nice. Let's go. Suit jackets. That's awesome. I was late. How many sales? 21 is all we had this weekend. Well, actually, I had 22, but one I packed before the live. If you guys, later on today, I'm going to put out that video, so be on the lookout for that. By the way, appreciate everybody on Instagram and Facebook that have been sharing and liking my videos. The videos on Instagram and Facebook have been doing a lot better. which is pretty cool to see. So maybe one day Facebook might surpass TikTok with my most followed platform. Right now, I am on this. Like, if this keeps up by the end of the year, I probably will have more followers on Facebook than TikTok, which would be pretty crazy. But appreciate all the support on those platforms. Also, we have a Whatnot show this weekend too. So if you guys haven't pre-saved the show, go pre-save the show. We're trying to get to 100 pre-saves. It doesn't cost you any money to save it. And if you sign up through Whatnot, you actually get $15 spent for free through my link. So go save the show. We have it. We're going to do it on Friday this week and not on Saturday because we're probably going to be busy on Saturday. So I need to see what it actually is. I found a Brooks Brothers suit jacket, whatever we're calling at the bins, no damage. I need to see what it actually is. So again, if you want to see my sales, I'll go to my eBay store. It's linked in my bio. So keep up the great work. Appreciate you. All my low ballers come from the East Coast. I'm in California. I say opposite. Most of my good sales come from the East Coast, and all the rest are like California is the land of the low ballers. I know it costs a lot to live there, but yeah. Where's everybody selling from? I'm in California. Mary's in California. She knows where the low ballers are. She lives right near one. She may be a low baller. We never know. But I'm going to go ahead and head off. I'll be live later tonight on TikTok, probably doing some listings because Kayla's doing a lot of listings right now. And yeah, appreciate everybody hanging out today, and I'll catch you on the next one.